I don't think we've peaked as humanity, but I do think that we're stuck in a limbo where corporations, elites, whoever's in charge, they put the least amount of work and expect the most amount of profit for it. And paradoxically, when they do put in a lot of work, they put it in the wrong aspects of what makes entertainment truly enjoyable. And GTA 6 is gonna be no different. Mark my words. Everyone and their mothers are thinking this is gonna be the next advancement in gaming. This is gonna be the milestone masterpiece, culmination of everything games have built upon. And that cannot be further from the truth. First of all, this is not the same Rockstar that developed GTA San Andreas, GTA 3, all those stuff. We're not gonna get iconic lines like this.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Because corporations, public entities, these people will not allow that anymore. It is not something that is considered safe for a big corporation like Rockstar to invest in. Remember, these people want to put the least amount of work to get the most amount of profit, or in this case, they're putting the work in the wrong areas. And the wrong areas are things like inclusivity, a message about everybody being happy, a message that everybody can agree on and nobody can have controversy over. And I know this sounds doom and gloom, but just look around you. This is not a video about how upsetting I am. This is not a video of how dumb the gaming market has become. This is a video trying to show you the objective truth of the world. Look at movies. Look at TV shows, right? Movies had entertainment first and foremost in mind. If it was a comedy, then they went balls to the walls on how funny they can make the movie. If it was a rom-com, they try to make it as emotionally connected, impactful as possible. If it was an animated show, they try to make it whimsical, engaging. But somewhere along the line, we lost that magic within movies. We lost that magic within shows. Why? That's because it became corporal. Once it became mainstream, once something hits a certain target audience, then it becomes too big to fail. And when something becomes too big to fail, it becomes homogenized, this bland sort of product that we consume only because we have nothing better to do. And now, if they want to put some effort into doing something actually unique, if they want to put some actual investment money into doing a big project, they put it on the wrong places. Here's an easy way to explain it. Look at how Harry Potter was great. And there's many fantasy books that can be easily transposed into TV shows, into movies, but yet they miss the mark on all of it. Not because they don't have the money, not because they don't have the script, but because they put the money, they put the script in the wrong place. The new Snape in the new Harry Potter series is going to be a black actor. And that is something that the book, something that the script, the source material never had in mind. And you see, they put this money, they put this effort into something where it fundamentally breaks the core of the story. They just want public appeal to get as many eyes as possible, to get the most profit from it, that they lose the point of entertainment. Look at the new Mario Kart World game. It's objectively better than every Mario Kart before it, and yet we as consumers know that it sucks. Why is that? The answer is simple. We know that Nintendo put the least amount of work to get the most amount of profit available. Or in this case, if they did put work, they put it in the wrong places to make a safe bet, losing what made these games special, what made these games entertaining. They could make modes where they have a story mode, right? They could make missions, but yet they give us a cow instead. They could give us challenges. They could give us different mechanics, but yet they gave us different costumes instead. You see where I'm getting with this? They're putting the effort where it doesn't need to be put. And that's because at some level, we all know that they're putting in the least amount of work to get the most amount of money for them. And GTA 6 is going to be no different. It's going to be a mediocre story that can't offend anybody, but will try to be edgy. It's going to have very few new modes, new mechanics, but it'll have bigger graphical improvements. It's going to do nothing for us in terms of innovation or in terms of entertainment, but it's going to have better frame rates. This is what I mean when I go back to the beginning, where humanity feels like it peaked, because everything fun, everything engaging, every hobby that we have has now been marketed or corporatized and sucked the soul out of. leaving us with these safe messages and these barely moved innovations in terms of mechanics to get the most amount of money from us. It's a business practice first and foremost, and GTA 6 is not immune to it. I know it sounds doom and gloom, but just look around us. I gave you the examples of TVs, and this can apply to any other form of hobbies. Just look at, trading card games. That started to have some mainstream appeal. It started to have a big audience. So guess what? It became corporatized. And now these corporations, whoever they are, they started marketing it or exploiting it to get, the most amount of profit while doing the least amount of work. Books, cars, even sneakers for this matter, are this thing where collecting for the joy, buying it for the joy of having it isn't enough. It has to be corporatized. It has to be marketed. And now they squeeze the soul out of doing the activity because it is so money focused that it loses a sense of what it actually started out in. Just don't be overhyped for a game that we know is corporatized and we know is money focused. Don't sing its praises. Don't give this game a masterpiece when it does nothing except for giving us better graphics, giving us better frame rates. That is not the point of a game. The point of a game is to have fun, engagement, gameplay. And lastly, if I can convince anybody from this, don't buy the game. Vote with your wallet, wait for reviews. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'm waiting to find a good game to play. They took away a hobby that I was passionate about because back in high school, a good game came out once every month, right? We had Halo 2, we had Call of Duty World at War, we had all these games back to back. And now it seems like once every 5 years, a good game comes out. We have Elden Ring, we have Breath of the Wild, we have, you get the point where they're so spaced out apart that they no longer deserve my effort, my attention, my money, because I'm only going to wait for those actually true games to come out. This whole channel started because I literally have nothing else to do. There's nothing good to consume out there because everything good has been corporatized. Everything has been sucked the soul out of. And so now we're stuck here. I wish I was wrong, but this is your warning. Grand Theft Auto 6 will suck.